everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. So this video is from the Officer Tatum and it's titled Joe Rogan shocked over massive USAID bombshell. You guys, I'm excited and let's check this video out.
Yeah, if that don't boil your blood a little bit, I don't know what else to get you started. Like, what the is going on here?
$20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street, $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning trash.
Because this is the first time we're ever getting a peek into the coffin.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We're like, we see it, it's in the dark room, we hear the organ. We didn't know what was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Now we do.
I want to talk about the USAID spending breakdown. This is real quick. This won't take long. I had thought about this and I saw it put out there and it just made me sick to my stomach. And people aren't frequently talking about this, about how much money they've been blowing through. Let's go with the Jesse Waters clip real quick. And then we'll go with the Joe Rogan reaction with Elon Musk. But people aren't talking about this enough, in my opinion. Some people don't have all the information. That's why I'm not going to say it. I'm going to wait before I say this. But there's a proposal that I wanted to make to the President of the United States of America. And I'm going to make that proposal to him because we should have way more information and clear guidance on disseminating this information so we all are up to speed and we know what's going on. Because we had to do full research to figure out the USAID and what they were spending. And I think we should make it more palatable and easy to do. But anyway, roll the Jesse Waters clip.
This is what Democrats are fighting to save.
These are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government.
We can keep going. $20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street, $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning trash, $27 million to give gift bags to illegals before we deport them. Millions to help Afghanis grow crops instead of opium. That program was such a success that opium production doubled. We also gave Afghanistan $300 million to build diesel fuel power plants, but they couldn't use them because diesel was too expensive. $200 million on a dam that was too unsafe to ever be used. We could have used that dam in California. $250 million on a road that was never used. We literally built a road to nowhere. Oh, and we gave Syrians $9 million for humanitarian aid, but someone messed up and it went to Al-Qaeda. $1 million for bat research in Wuhan. That equates to $1 million for each dead American. USAID was funding Fashion Week in Paris. France isn't even paying its NATO dues, and we're paying for their Fashion Week. USAID's a $40 billion deep state social justice slush fund, and the president says it's a little fishy.
Elon Musk, how often are you talking to him, and have there been ideas that he's brought to you that you've said, oh no, wait a minute, this is going a little too far?
Well, many ideas, but look, he's done a great job. Look at all the fraud that he's found in this USAID. It's a disaster what the people, radical left lunatics, they have things that nobody would have even believed. The whole thing with $100 million spent on you know what, with money going to all sorts of groups that shouldn't deserve to get any money. With the money, I'd like to see what the kickbacks are. How much money has been kicked back? Who would spend that kind of money?
USAID is an American intelligence cutout. They've been caught staging coup after coup across Latin America, funding paramilitary groups and getting kicked out of countries for subversive activities. The deeper we investigated USAID, the more it looks like a dark money Democrat super PAC. And if you take all of the executives from USAID, the Clinton Foundation, the Gates Foundation, the World Bank, WHO, you get a Venn diagram that would tickle Kamala Harris. Burisma got a contract with USAID through Hunter. It was so shady that the Obama White House was like, nice try, and canceled it. Hunter's firm was repping clients who were trying to cash in on USAID disaster relief in Haiti. And by the way, the Clinton Foundation worked arm in arm with USAID in Haiti, and $1 billion disappeared, and Haiti is still Haiti. USAID was pouring billions into the hands of open borders groups. We were literally funding the invasion and buying them gift bags as they left.
Yeah, if that don't boil your blood a little bit, I don't know what else to get you started. I am so upset. I try to not to be, making y'all all outraged every day, but I'm just so upset at what the government has been doing with our money. We can't get it back. That's the thing. They spend billions of dollars and just throw money in the trash. This right here says $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. We got stuff at home. People sitting on the corner starving. There's veterans who can't get proper coverage. Like, what the is going on here? And we spending $300 million. I don't know if y'all missed that. He didn't say the number. $330 million to help Afghanis grow crops. $330 million? $300 million to build diesel fuel power plants that didn't go nowhere. $200 million unused Afghani dam that didn't work. $250 million on a road in Afghanistan that they never used. This is over $1 billion right here, or near it. Almost $1 billion. Just blowing money. And then they give kickbacks and doing all this stuff with Hunter Biden and the Clinton Foundation. They've been screwing us and making millions and millions and millions of dollars while we working hard and begrudgingly paying taxes. Looking at that money go, just wishing it to come back. And they are blowing your money and having a good time. It's crazy. Let's go to Joe Rogan's clip. Roll it.
You guys, what are your thoughts on this video? This revelation is very, very shocking. How is the US government funding foreign entities while there are a lot of homeless Americans? Some taxpayers in America can hardly get to feed their families with 3 square meals, and yet all of this money is going to foreign countries. Americans really need to speak up, because imagine working hard every day as a citizen and just for your money to be, your taxpayer money to be blown in foreign countries. Must the US come to everyone's aid? Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
Yeah, if that don't boil your blood a little bit, I don't know what else to get you started. Like, what the is going on here?
$20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street, $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning trash.
Because this is the first time we're ever getting a peek into the coffin.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We're like, we see it, it's in the dark room, we hear the organ. We didn't know what was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Now we do. You say something against them, you're a
Yeah.
So it's through the looking glass,
Yeah.
like completely. But it just shows you how it's really just about conforming to an ideology. It's not about a real core set of standards and beliefs. Because the core set of standards and beliefs, and this is where like things like USAID come into play, they can be manipulated. They can be manipulated by a mass psyop that you do through the media. Mm-hmm. And that is the core thing of this. What we're getting to is essentially the coffin where the vampire sleeps. And that's what USAID is. They found the coffin. And maybe that coffin does hand out sandwiches in Guatemala or something occasionally. But for the most part, what they're doing is they're controlling the entire federal government, and they're controlling the mindset, the zeitgeist of the population. And they're funding all these people that go along with this wacky shit. And they're attacking. They're openly attacking and trying to censor people who go against it.
Yeah.
And they're spending your tax dollars to do so.
Yeah.
Your tax dollars get funneled to NGOs. NGOs start attacking people that have differing ideologies.
Yeah, usually, but they did become so disconnected from the average person that my advice would be to, they say like, oh, normies did, this is one of the things I'm hearing online, like normies didn't vote for this, what Elon's doing with those 6, like, I need a movie about what these kids are doing, by the way. They didn't vote for this. I'm like, yes, they did. Normies didn't vote for. You're saying normies wanted normalcy, so they voted for Trump? Like, that doesn't even. People knew what they were getting. They want something to happen.
You have to rip the Band-Aid off. And the only way to rip the Band-Aid off, someone's got to get into those books and find out what's going on. And what they found so far is very enlightening, and it's not good. It's not good at all. So anybody that's not commenting on hey, you know what? They are finding a lot of unbelievable waste and corruption.
Yeah.
But also, he shouldn't be able to do that. Like they're not even saying he's finding insane waste and corruption.
Yeah.
And he's finding this circular loop of funding, and he's finding this manipulation of public perception on a wide variety of issues, including COVID, vaccines, and the border, all these different things. They were actively involved in the entire country. And no one's addressing that from the left. So they're losing more and more credibility. Yeah. So all they can cling to is he has access to people's social security numbers and private information. Like, really? Is that
Who doesn't, by the way?
The whole government does, by the way. But he's saying that is he going to do something bad with it? Like, what is he doing? What he's doing is uncovering insane corruption. That should be the primary thought that everybody has is, oh my God, we have this enormous deficit, but spending is completely out of control. And look what it's being spent on, because this is the first time we're ever getting a peek into the coffin.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We're like, we see it, it's in the dark room, we hear the organ. We didn't know what was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Now we do.
And I do think you have to like salt the earth too, where all the DEI stuff is. They're like, oh, they're going too far and blah. I'm like, no, you got to root this shit out. It needs to be gone. Like,
there's too many
because
hustlers.
like you said, it is an ideology. So it's harder to kind of change the minds of people who have been indoctrinated with this in colleges and schools, but get it out of the institution.
1,000%. I couldn't agree with her more. That's why I love Joe Rogan, because he has an open and candid conversation with many people, and I'm glad he brought Trump on, because I think it opened up an opportunity for him to just continue to do more and listen to people on the right side. The fact that people are mad that he's discovering government waste is insane to me, and it should tell you everything you need to know about who these people really are and what they stand for. They just hate it because Trump is doing it. They cry for the longest, big government and lobbyists and billionaires and billionaires. And they do all of this, and then when Trump is trying to go after the same things that they've been crying about, they go, oh, no, it's wrong. I mean, he getting the Doge. You can't. He's unelected bureaucrat is going through and having access to all your Social Security numbers. He could have access to 100 million Social Security numbers, and still it won't make up for the money he already is worth. He worth $200 billion. Most of y'all broke anyway. And I'm going to include me. Compared to him, he broke anyway. What are you going to do with your Social Security number? Some of y'all ain't got no good credit. Your credit bad. What are you going to do, get a loan out for you for $200? He worth $200 billion. That man, he looking for your credit card information. I'm going to sell this information. The government already got your stuff. And to be honest, if you ever bought something from a website, you ever put your money, and man, people, that's why you get phone calls every other weekend and people calling you unsolicited. Your stuff already sold. You're on Facebook, ain't you? Hey, all your stuff gone. They done sold your stuff to all kind of people, advertisers, everything. Shut up. The man is finding corruption, and y'all should be happy about it.
You guys, that was such an interesting one from the officer Tatum. I love the fact that Donald Trump has come to expose the corruption of the Democrats, and this is the reason why the Dems wanted to take Trump out. Now that their corruption is being uncovered, imagine the kind of stuff they are funding. This is a total waste of money, if you ask me. I really want to know why the US government are channeling citizen tax-paying money into transgender opera in Colombia. This is so wide. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. All I want to say is that may God have mercy on the Democrat, because they have run America to the ground. Leave your thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and I will see you all in the next video.